What happened to Jonah again, please? Yes, the whale, yes. And what happened to him inside the whale?
He said a fish.
Oh my God. That must have been a big fish, isn't it?
He said tilapia ate him.
First place. A nigga started manifesting, then I ended up in first place. Yeah. Cause I had God by my side on my best, on my worst days.
Charlie!
Said I'm a dodo, I'ma die, that's my best case on my worst case. And now I'm balling out, they hit me with a hurt face. But that's the first place.
Alright, Mace, but let's get into how we met though, because I've actually forgotten, you know.
No, I'm happy you said that because same. I know the first time you came on the Whole Boys pod, but I met you
we spoke
before that. No, I've not been different, but you know, it's because I knew you initially from socials. I'm trying to think, when did I actually meet you for the first time? Damn. Do you mean we didn't actually rehearse this before we started shooting?
No, like...
Okay, so we're going to be racking our brain then.
Literally.
When could it have been?
It was Whole Boys took a bit of time before I got
Yeah.
I think I just hit you up in DMs, you know.
Yeah, maybe, you know. Maybe.
I can't remember.
Maybe.
Because I'm a beg like that.
No, but me personally, I rate it. I feel like even that word beg is used in the wrong way.
Yeah.
If you are honest about something and you have purpose, there's a purpose for why you want to do something.
Yeah.
Whether it's beg or no beg, you gotta make it happen. You know what I mean? So hey, but yeah, no, I just know you was probably the first person in a long time that I've seen on socials that reminded me of me in just not even to big up my thing, just in a way of like, oh, you're Nige as well. You're very comfortable with expressing that side of you. You know what I mean? You're very expressive, and you're funny. And it doesn't seem like you're forcing or trying too hard.
Yeah.
Confident.
Yeah. Bro, Mace said I'm funny, you know.
Oh, go.
I'm blushing.
No, blush, Dada. Don't red.
Alright, but bro, I can't lie, yeah. Obviously, the way we met was so organic. Like it was like from day one. I told you how I always used to
you know,
like how I look at you and how I see you. Do you understand? Like it's true actually. Now you've framed it like that.
Yeah.
I think that is exactly what it was. I knew that as soon as we link, it just needed for me and you to be in the same space. And it'll be long.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Pause though.
No, oh my
He
God.
said it just needed for me to be in the same space and it will be long.
No, like that.
What will be long? What will be long, brother? God forbid. What will be long?
You're crazy.
The money will be long.
The money will be long.
Man,
the money is long. It's already long.
Money is
Just
long.
name.
Man said it will be long. What will be long, brother? Why is it suddenly long when we are in the same room?
No.
Can you get out of here?
Okay, let me clarify what I'm saying.
Just kidding.
What I'm basically saying is, we would have connected.
Yeah.
And like the energy would have been just genuine from day one.
Yeah,
and it was like
it
even
was
till now,
yeah.
it's been crazy. Like we've had so many conversations, like privately, me calling you for advice on something, or us just hitting off deep random conversations, which I still today don't understand. Even our last call that we had like a few weeks back, I sat down after and I was like, Mace is calling me.
I know human being.
No, bro. Like, because one thing I don't like about you is you don't. I'm not saying you should sit in your accolades and be like, yeah, I'm the guy. No, but it's like, I keep telling you who you are. Like, you need to understand that you go out on the road and you're recognized. Somebody's gonna stop you and be like, I met Charlie Mase today. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You know, and I get that bears, innit, yeah? And I struggle with that because my thing is, I'd rather that, yeah? Whether it's a good or bad thing, I'd rather that than to be known as someone that thinks he's too nice. And the reason why I say that is because funny enough, I was listening to a sermon just this week by one of my favorites, Miles Monroe, right?
I don't do that.
No, I swear that, but he is the absolute goat for me. I swear that. No, rules.
That's my pops, man.
Rules.
RIP,
you
man.
get it? And he said something, and he was like, "Wow." He said, when people start to praise you, and you sit there and you just say thank you, and you take it all in, you're playing with fire. He said it's one thing to be grateful, but when you know, like you can't, like, long story short is you can't just take it in all for yourself, which is my thing. My thing is no matter how funny or whatever anyone else thinks I am, I know at the end of the day it's all glory to God, innit? You know what I mean? So it's a hard one. I try and consciously not not be like, yeah, man, I'm funny. Yeah, man, I'm funny. When we don't try, it's by the grace of God. Because really and truly, I know I'm funny, but I know that I didn't practice this.
Right.
So I was just born with this, and this is me. Who made me? Who made you and say, okay, cool, Michael's gonna be in this way and be charismatic in this way.
Yeah.
You didn't have a say in that. You know what I mean?
But
so that's why.
Okay, so what I'm basically trying to say is, yes, all glory to God, but at the same time, you need to be able to. It's a standard, bro, because I definitely believe in that, and I don't feel like we should take all the glory, because you just highlighted something that I walk with in my day-to-day life. That's the mindset that I have, and that's why I'm so open with my life. It doesn't belong to me. This ain't mine.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But what I am trying to say is, if you uphold a standard in the sense of this is who I am, like, number one, not only the relationships that you will access, because people can smell somebody who, I don't want to say isn't confident or downplays their stuff. It means that you feel like it wasn't you that did that. If that makes sense.
But it wasn't.
It was. Okay, this is my perspective. Anyway, it was. The reason why it was is because, I don't want to get into this right now, but I feel like this whole, because you're a child of God.
Yeah.
This whole Christianese understanding has been missed.
This guy has been rattling me with that word. I find it so funny, you know.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
Christianese, that's
It is, yeah, I don't understand it. People don't understand that being a child of God is a partnership. So you can say, it wasn't me, my brother, it was you. Do you know why? Right. Because you made yourself available, a willing vessel.
Okay, cool.
Do you understand what I said? You could have been like, cool, yeah, I did this. Because you've refused to have that recognition of Christ. That's the only difference between us and people of the world, you know. The recognition that, bro, like, there is a person called Jesus Christ who died on the cross for us and gave his life to us. Gave his life for us.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, my point is basically that it is partly you, because you made a decision that, God, all right, cool, thank you for this. You
Fair enough, I heard that.
Acknowledged him.
I heard
do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, when you do that, I don't like it, because it's like, no, bro, I see you here. And I also feel like it's part of my job to make you realize.
Would you not dislike it a bit if the first time you met me and every time thereafter I was just on a high horse? I was like,
no, but okay, when you say, maybe you're taking what I'm saying wrong.
No.
What do you think? Like, what do you mean by that?
I feel like people want me to be like, and trust me, to some extent, I do feel it or think it sometimes internally or in my own spare time. But to see people and meet them and be like, yeah, man, that's me, man. Yeah, man, I did that. Yeah, man, all of them fucking jokes. Yeah, man, I did. Before them, man, it was me. Like, you get it? Like,
okay, I think I'm miscommunicating what I'm saying.
Okay,
that's not what I'm saying.
So,
because I don't carry myself like that. My thing is, if you call me for something or you're trying to book me for something, there's going to be a standard that's set to you. You're going to know that you can't just speak to me or approach me in this manner. For example, I was hit up for something to do UGC content.
Yeah.
And the person said to me, they're going to pay me X and X amount. Yeah. Just send your analytics. Yeah. That they're going to pick me amongst a bunch of creators. Now, to anybody else, that would have been like, all right, cool. That's not a problem. Like, okay, this brand wants to work with me. I'm building a brand. Yeah, it'll be great. Let me just send my analytics. But for me, because I'm aware of myself and my standard and whose I am, no. Send me the product. Let me see the company. Come on. Let me see if they fit into my brand and where I'm going. Amen. Then I'll send you my analytics. Because to a normal person who might not have renewed their mind or understand how to move, they would have just sent their analytics. But they might think analytics, it's not that deep, bro. It's just like, bro, every UGC content creator does that. First of all, I'm not a UGC content creator. Yeah. That's not Michael Pepper. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
It's the whole brand.
Exactly. So to them, it was like, who are you?
Yeah.
Do you know the pool of creators that have already sent their stuff?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, Rose.
When you're coming over here, these are my standards and they have to be met. Now to the outside world, it will be, he's arrogant.
Yeah.
But somebody who has wisdom will understand, no, that's confidence. He's assured in who he is. Therefore, But we're not gonna go to Louis Vuitton and tell them that, oh, you guys have to drop your price. Let me see your investors before I pay. Let me see how you guys get your clothes. You guys get it from a cotton field where people are, you don't do that. You buy the clothes.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying to you. I feel like if people don't really accept or have a true understanding of identity, they sell themselves short.
I heard that.
That's, I think that's
of course.
what I should have said.
Of course.
Because
I heard that.
you won't be able to stand your ground. Because you is like, oh no, I don't want this person to see me as I'm arrogant.
No, I
don't want this person to feel like,
I think like it's a different thing when it's people that are not within our community. It's a different thing when it's people, when we're talking about corporations or whatever. That's a whole different thing. I feel like my thing is, and it's a good thing and a bad thing. I know way too many people, or let's say I'm quote unquote friends or friendly with a lot of people in it, you know what I mean? So my thing is, if I've got a certain level of love and respect for someone, I'm just wary of the fact that I would like to carry myself in a way where this person doesn't feel like, and you know what it is? It's because I've experienced a lot of people in this industry that respectfully ain't shit.
Yeah.
Ain't done shit.
For real.
But they sit on this fucking high and I'm like, bro,
For real.
calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a hypocrite. To some people, I may have done bears. I may have, like, to some people who were aware of me and when I started and what the landscape was like when I started, they could see me in a certain way. To myself, I could see myself and say, well, okay, cool. Where I am and where I want to be, I might not be there right now. And I might not be anywhere close to that. Regardless, when I now meet people that I have a mutual respect for now, right? Like I meet you, and at the time that I've met you, I'm probably here, you're probably starting off. Yeah. But I have to be honest with myself, be like, nah, but bro, like let's call a spade, Mace. Like one of the main reasons why I started this was so more black men will come out and be themselves and not see it as I have to be a trapper, I have to be this, I have to be something that's negative to prove that I have some sort of
100%.
status. So when I now see someone like you or anyone else that's within my community that's trying to do something, it's important for me to have integrity to myself to make sure that I don't carry myself in the way that I've seen other black people move that pisses me the fuck off and makes me hate people that look like me, you know what I mean? So I'd rather people think, because trust me, bro, from hand on heart, I get this bears, bro, from people that are talking from a loving place. They're like, oh, Mace, you're too humble. Mace, nah, man, talk up your team. I'm like, bro, really and truly, I just want to do my thing, and I want my thing to open doors for me. You know what I mean? And when I'm by the grace of God, when I have £1 million, brother, multiple, I don't want to be that much different. The only difference I want there to be is maybe people won't have access to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you have access to me, for the most part, I'll be cool.
I think my focus is not on money. My thing is standard. I want to try and make sure I'm being very clear on what I'm saying. Because, bro, we know each other. If I was that guy who sat on a high horse of, what have I even done, self? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
The relationships that I've built in my life and the grace that I've had in my life, I would have never experienced it. What I'm basically trying to say is that I create a standard around me because of how I carry myself, my confidence. Now, if you now want to be around Michael Pepper or you tap into Michael Pepper's brand, before you get around Michael Pepper, you two will be shaking. And I feel like that's part of our responsibility as men. There shouldn't be a man that comes next to you that feels comfortable smoking weed in your presence. There shouldn't be another man that comes next to you who's abusing women.
Oh, that, yeah, cool.
Do you understand? That comes next to you, that feels, I know Charlie
Smoking
Mase.
weed is more leisure. I can't shoot you if that's what you want to do, but
I hear it.
meeting women, like you can't
according to your beliefs. Do you understand what I'm saying? Whatever your standards are in life, you should uphold that to the maximum. It's basically what I'm trying to say.
Enough,
not walk around like, oh, baba, what's the deal? I've landed. I'm here. That's not what I'm trying to say. But even saying that now, how would you describe your content now? Like, because me personally, be real with me, because I've noticed a shift, like a massive shift in your content. And I don't know what it is, but there is a shift. And only people who really, really mess with you can see it, because it's kind of like you've gone from comedy to, Which is why another reason why I connected with you, because I knew you were wearing I'll be real with you, I knew you were wearing a mask. There is anybody that comes next to you and doesn't understand or can't see that there's depth to you, they're not. I'm telling you now.
I heard that. Fair enough. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be spoken. I know that there's depth for you, depth to you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it's like, okay, you've gone from comedy, but now your comedy is touching on things that you can't just listen to this. It might be funny, but there's a message there. If you're really listening, there's a message there. Like, what is that transition?
I don't know. It's mad, cause me and Simon was actually talking about this in there briefly. Funny enough, I feel like for the most part, it's that, you know, I'll be real. It definitely is or has been a mask, but it's been an intentional mask, and the reason for that has been most of my life, like, I've been a smart kid. I went private school in Niger. I've come back here. I've done pretty well.
Oh, you went private school?
Yeah. Wow. There's no reason for shaking. Is my mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But like I've been a smart kid. I've been a kid that I could play around, fuck around, but when it's time to get the work done, I'll get it done. But what I clocked from a young age was a lot of people are full of shit, innit? And a lot of people think they're smart. And they think they're smart and cunning in the way they try and move to you, you know what I mean? So my thing was...
Explore that though, what do you mean?
Like, there's a lot of selfish people. There's a lot of narcissistic people. There's a lot of just bad mind people, like wicked, the people that don't have clean spirits.
Right.
That we encounter on a day-to-day basis. There's a lot of people who are broken, a lot of people who are troubled, a lot of people who are insecure, and they mask it in so many different ways. These are from people that look cool to people that don't look cool.
Right.
Bare man are broken and insecure, innit? And they come to you and they try and suck energy out of you, or they try and get something out of you, you know what I mean? In the most indirect way. And what I've clocked from a long time is, I don't want to have this detailed, intricate conversation with everyone that tries it. They're not worth it. So my thing is, I'd rather play everyone at their own game. Let me to be dumb. It's so easy to be dumb and bust joke and be silly and funny. Do you know how many people think that when I'm having conversations that, I remember, I think I used the word one time to respond to someone's comment on my video, like literally 2 or 3 weeks ago. The amount of people that reply to that comment or DM me for that comment or in person, wow, Mace, you're smart. I said, you know, I'm crazy. I think I said it's an amalgamation of reasons. People said, wow, amalgamation. Charlie, you're crazy.
Crazy. Wow.
But it's like, people don't know, and I don't blame them. I definitely don't blame no one, but all I'm saying is the reason for that mask is, I just realized it's long dealing with everyone in that way. It's long giving everyone that time and energy. Like what I'm doing now, bar coming here to not have a mask and not to be turn everything into a joke right now. I'm giving you time and I'm giving you energy of me that I don't give everyone. You know what I mean? I'd rather limit those moments for people that matter or to people that I believe are worth me doing that for. If not, it's easier for me to act stupid and act like I'm dense and just be making jokes. It's too easy. Yeah. I'll literally just sit here, not take anything seriously. I'll wait for you to say something that gives me a alley-oop and I'll make everyone laugh. It's easy. I like it. I mean, it's good to laugh, but there's not much depth. But for me, I just feel like that is the best way for me to handle majority of people and save myself for myself and for the people that I love and people that I actually care about. I don't want to put myself out there. Like, I reach so many people via social media. When it's now time for me to be with my wife or my kids or my family or my friends, you know what I mean? I don't want them to get what everyone else is getting.
Right, of course.
I want them to get like, nah, I want them to be able to say, yeah, nah, you lot don't actually know Mace. You know what I mean? I want them to be able to say that. Or even just for me, you know what I mean? Like, and I get people that come to me like, and they expect the person that they see online. I get it, but there needs to be I need to leave something for me. And then, so that's been the reason for the mask thus far. Then the point has now come where, now I'm like, okay, bro, I just feel like I need to be doing more, man. I feel like...
You told me this.
Yeah, I just feel like, so a lot of people don't know, but I've been having flashbacks more and more recently of my crash. I had a crash in 2015, innit?
Wow.
My boy was driving. I fell asleep. I fell asleep literally 2 minutes from my house, innit? I kept on thinking, bro, I should be awake by now, man. Like, bruv, like, Donnie should have woken up, but I remember thinking this movie, like, bro, this doesn't make sense. I'm literally 2 minutes from my house. Like, he should have woken me up. But obviously, we had been out drinking, smoking, or whatever. But I just said, well, this is a long sleep for this close. I said, imagine if I've been in a crash, yeah? And I kid you not, the next time I open my eyes, I'm being rushed through on a bed.
You're joking.
I swear to you, bro. And literally, they said that. So he dozed off as well. The car went into the other lane, and we ended up getting 60 miles an hour, and we crashed into an oncoming bus.
Jesus Christ.
I've gone into a coma. I broke my hip, my knees, my ankle, and my toe. I've got a long scar there, and I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. So the only saving grace was that I reclined my seat back to basically lie down a bit in it. That's probably why I didn't fly through the window. You get it? But I've gone into it. Yeah, bro. And so I've been getting flashbacks of the fact that from that time, the doctors, everyone said that, bro, they don't know how I survived, but thank God. That is only God, innit? You know what I mean? And my thing was, people die for less. You get it? So if I'm still here, clearly God ain't finishing me, innit? You know what I mean? And then recently, I've just been deep in, bro, no matter how much accolades I get, once again, I ain't done nowhere near what I want to do, but by the grace of God, I've done some great things by His grace, innit? You know what I mean? But I'm like, bro, nothing actually feels like it sticks, bro. Like, nothing feels like it sticks. And before I started doing this thing freelance, I used to work private security for like the richest residential property in the world. It's called One Hyde Park. It's in how can I forget? It's in Knightsbridge.
Okay, I thought it would have been Virginia Waters.
No, it's Knightsbridge. So above McLaren, Rolex, you've got properties that is very, very subtle, but it's the richest, bro. So many people are there. I clocked. I said, one thing I noticed there, right, is because we work there day to day, we see people that actually live there. They're billionaires, right? They're not happy. And one thing that's consistent is we see what they order and what comes in like every other day. We're talking about cutlery and dishes for like 60K, 100 bags on cutlery, on clothes. And I clock it. They have to continuously do this because it's like a drug to them. You get high off it, but then it doesn't last. It doesn't last. And it's the same with accolades and stuff that we all do. It's like, you do this thing, Mace, sick, man. Everyone comments, everyone picks you up, or you get it. It feels good for like an hour or two, max a day or two. But afterwards, it's like a drug. You come back down. It's the same as why niggas are hooked on weed. It's not because weed is anything special. It's because nothing else in their life seems to give them that high that weed gives them. But weed doesn't last. So you get high, you come down, but the higher you continuously get, you clock your reality is nothing like that. And you're miserable with that. You're miserable and you need to get a new high. And I just feel like, yeah, man, with me, it's like, bro, I'm not a kid no more, man. And I feel like there's only so many times that you're gonna push this voice to the back of your head, you know what I mean? Because it may not be as cool or as accepted. But I was like, bro, if I'm saying this thing is all by the grace of God, right? And I'm saying I want to be used as a vessel. It started off as, okay, God is love. Let me do this out of love. Because really and truly, I don't really want to be making, contrary to popular belief, I don't want to be making jokes like this on social media consistently. I do it when I'm around people, for the man them, in a party, for the gal them, cool, you get it. But I don't actually want to be doing this online, putting myself at the center for people and nobodies, people who ain't doing fuck all with their life to come and scrutinize me. I don't want to be doing that. But I do it genuinely out of love. That's my thing, innit? You know what I mean? I always say I hate people and I love them at the same time. When I see how people move on social media or comment, it can make you hate people. Someone like people are just wasted, just washed. But for the people that are worth liking, because there's some good people out there, you know what I mean? Yourself, you know what I mean? And then I'm sure all the man in there, that's why you probably work in them, innit?
Except that one.
I can agree with you. I can agree with you.
Except that one. No way.
You know what I mean? But like you meet people, yeah, and it's the bittersweet thing of life. You meet people amongst the bullshit. You meet people that reaffirm your belief in humanity. So for those people out there that I don't know all of them, I love them, innit? You know what I mean? So my gift to everyone else, for the gift that God has given me, my gift, rather than me being selfish and only keeping it to where I can immediately benefit from, whereas I'm in a room or I'm with a girl and she's feeling me, or I'm in a room and I get ratings. Let me give it to people, because I don't know what people are going through. Sometimes people just need to laugh. People just need to feel heard. That's my thing, innit? So that's where it started off as. And now I'm like, okay, cool. If I'm doing that and I want God to use me, I don't know what that transition looks like, but I want God to see that I'm trying, innit? You know what I mean? So I have a lot of deep conversations with the man them off social media. You know what I mean? So when I'm now talking on podcasts about men being this and that, and some people think, this guy is pandering for women, I take it as an insult, because I'm like, bro, like, you may be insecure, you may be that low that you would do stuff for girl them. I couldn't care less. I'm doing it because this is how I actually believe. But I do the whole funny thing, because I believe that's what everyone here is gonna subscribe to, innit? You know what I mean? But there's some deeper things that I want to talk about, and I believe I'm not worthy, but for the gift that I have, if God wants to use me, which I believe he probably might just want to use me, as well as other people, then let me make myself useful, innit? You know what I mean? So yeah.
You've spoken about purpose, yeah?
Yeah.
And I want you to first of all explain or try and just describe that voice that you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, innit? But I want you to describe that. And separately, I've noticed that you do something, yeah, but you can be honest with me and let me know if I'm waffling.
Go on.
But I've noticed that you don't go against certain things because you might still be indulging in it. Why do you do that? Because in my opinion, yeah, the times when I'll be talking online, because we even spoke about it, you thought I was going into preaching on my thing. You thought I was trying to become a pastor or something.
Yeah, which wasn't a bad thing, by the way.
Yeah,
I was just saying that I thought that's where you was.
No, that's not where I'm going. But even those times when I'll be posting those videos, I was still struggling with lust, still struggling with masturbation, still struggling with pornography. Yeah, here and there, still touch. I don't even know who that guy was that was smoking weed. It doesn't suit me. 2 hands up. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But it's like, that's not gonna stop me from letting another man know that, bro, what you're doing doesn't make sense, you know? Like, that should not be your standard. Because, yeah, I might be in a transition, but if I okay everybody else around me, or people, I don't say nothing, when I know I've got wisdom and I might be transforming and I'm not there yet, but I'm slowly breaking off the habit, and I leave them to do their thing, I feel like I'm gonna have to pay a price for that.
I heard that.
Do you know what I mean?
I heard that.
I feel like it's different if I'm saying it and I'm indulging in it and I'm enjoying it and there is no transition happening, but I don't believe in the common consensus that you're still doing it, you can't talk about it.
I don't believe that too.
Who are you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I noticed you do that, bro.
Alright, cool. And this is a very, very honest conversation.
Yeah, like you
you're my
bro, man. Let's keep it robust.
No, rules. And it's funny because we literally had the same conversation. And my thing is, I do that because off camera, just know for every single clip you have seen, and there's not many, but for every clip you've seen of Charlie Mase talking about something purposeful or what we should or shouldn't be doing, I'm having 10 times, 100 times more of those conversations off camera with my peoples. Yeah? The reason why they don't make it to socials is because I don't want to be a hypocrite, for one, yeah? Whether it is hypocrisy or not, I don't want to be a hypocrite. But what I've seen is when I'm talking to the man them, yeah, the common consensus there, it come like every time I'm saying something, it's like, whether I'm speaking facts or not, yeah, but Mace, you're also doing this, but Mace, you're also doing that. And it's like, you know what? I don't believe this is how things are meant to be. I'm a firm believer of, if I have the blueprint of how to, step by step, how to make £1 million, Just because I haven't made £1 million yet doesn't mean I'm not going to share with you and you and you. But when it's money, I'm sure nobody would mind. You know what I mean? But when it comes to taking accountability and being responsible, because niggas don't like to face themselves.
Right, of course.
That's the one thing a lot of us, man, and I'm literally saying, we don't want to face us. It's too painful.
Escapism.
You don't want to face yourself. So you do everything but face yourself. And the man that comes and says, yo, man, let's face ourselves, because you've probably been in the dance with him, smoked with him, drank with him, whatever, you shut him down, and then now, because I have to be honest with myself, I'm not perfect. I'm nowhere near it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm just like, okay, cool. Maybe I actually do need to just shut up and put in the work on myself, and only then go and say, once again, I'm not saying that is the right or the wrong way. That's just how I've processed it. And it's like, I'm
not saying be out here correcting every man you see.
Yeah.
I'm saying when you feel that tug, because I know you do. I know you feel that tug sometimes when someone's saying something wrong, but you silence that voice because you're like, oh, I'm still doing this, bro. All right, let me just...
Wait, do you mean in person or on socials?
In person.
Nah.
Or even on socials, bro. Because I'm sure there's times when you want to post something, but you're like, oh, I'm still... Same thing, whether it's in person or on socials. Like, because for me, it's like...
I do it less in person though, but sorry, go on.
Okay, cool. But for me, it's like, even though I might be doing something, again, I think there's a missing component here that I haven't said. Bro, we're talking because we're children of God. So there's a superpower that we have and a certain wisdom that we have that the world will never understand. What I'm basically trying to say is, Jesus in the Bible used a prostitute.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He used somebody who was killing people, slanging Willie on every single one.
I'm crying. Okay.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
He was
Got
a
to.
mess, but God still spoke through him.
Yeah.
So now it'll be down to the vessel to look at who is speaking and judge the person who's speaking, or to listen to the voice and see that this person is homeless, this person is a mess, this person still smokes, this person is a hoe. But what he's saying, Obamilara, it actually hits.
Can I ask you something? And I think someone said it recently, innit, yeah? But don't you feel like there's a thin line, yeah, between not being perfect and being used as a vessel, and not being perfect and you taking it upon yourself to try and appear or seem holier than thou in the attempt of passing on a message that you believe God would have wanted you to have said. The difference is when Jesus used the prostitute didn't say, I feel like I should do this today because this is what Jesus would do. No. Jesus himself dictated her future for her and done something. I was telling Sam as well, I said, I hear a lot of people talk and they said, oh, like, I heard God told me this, or God, I was like, bro, I don't hear, like, I'll be honest, like, I don't hear God the way you lot say you don't hear God. I want to, I desperately want to. I feel like it would take away a lot of fear and confusion in my life. But the way I heard some people say, oh no, I was confused with it, and then literally God came and told me this. I don't hear that, you get it? So I also have to be careful of, because there's a thin line, man. I feel like sometimes you might have good intentions, but if the Spirit didn't send you,
of course.
But then
of course.
There's a thin line because then it's like I speak on what I believe is pressed on me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm agreeing with.
Okay, calm
But
down.
I'm asking you, do you silence that because you're still indulging in something that you might have been?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe there's certain things more than others that I'm like I don't want to seem like I'm high pressing the man them too much, because I know I'm doing it. Like, I can't come and, like, I'd rather I could be on the phone to you. I say, yo, bro, I can't lie, man. Like, we really shouldn't be doing this. Even though I'm doing it because I know, you know, we're both on the same journey and path. And regardless of whether I'm doing it or not, I don't mean this from a place of I'm better than you. But that's because we have a mutual understanding. Right. Yeah? If I'm trying to talk to people and we don't have that mutual understanding, but I want better for us, right? It's not enough for me to just do it, because then that message isn't going to be heard, in my humble opinion.
what I actually want to know is, you've spoken about purpose, and you've spoken about you feel this pull that there's more to you, and more or less you're tired of this baseless kind of content where it's just like there isn't any depth to, like, it's just comedy. Like, you're not fulfilled, basically.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not fulfilled.
Yeah.
So who would you say Charlie Mase is now? If you were to describe Charlie Mase right now, who is Charlie Mase? On a boy thing, like.
Oh, on a boy thing?
Like, for real.
God damn it.
Who is Charlie Mase?
Charlie Mase is an entertainer, a child of God, and just a young black man on a journey that's aware of all the bad or trauma that he's been through, but also aware of his gift and the power that he has. And I'm literally just trying to overcome all the obstacles that's around me, to be an example, be a force, be a push for other black people, especially young black men, to just help push and direct them into a more purposeful path. That also literally at the very foundation of it all involves God and Christ.
What would you describe that as leadership then?
Yeah.
So does that? Okay, so when you were talking about purpose and you were talking about this voice that you keep hearing, is it that it's pushing you into that direction? Because bro, you have a viral clip, still going viral now. People are still talking about when you're talking about, for example, the women's men, and which I totally agree with. By the way, thank you very much that you said it. I wish I said it first. But it's what it is. You were the willing vessel. No, but it's true. You said that. You're still working on yourself right now.
Yeah.
In fact, even going back to our conversation just now, where did that come from? Like, and is that where your content is moving to now? Is that how you would describe your content? Because you just said you're an entertainer. Yeah. You said you're a child of God, but I feel like the main answer was what you just said in terms of being that example and showing the next generation or men the way that we should be carrying ourselves and how we should be moving.
Yeah. So you said all of that because you said better. So what are you asking me now?
Okay, so the main question will be, where is your content going to now? Like, how would you describe this transition? Would you even call it a transition?
100%, man, because it's like I'm trying to do more than what I've been doing. You know what I mean?
But what is that? Like, what is the more? You're saying more.
No, it's mad because we had a conversation about this, right? And I feel like the more is, there needs to be a niche.
Okay.
Right now, I feel like bare people know me or they've seen me from doing something, from making them laugh, right? But if you ask them, for a lot of people, what does Charlie Mase do? He's just funny. He's mad funny, you know what I mean? And I'm at a place where it needs to be something more than that, you know what I mean? If I'd been releasing more music, I know you're gonna attack me for that soon, but
you're not even ready
if I've been doing that, then maybe it'll be that, but cool. But right now it's like, okay, a lot of people know me or they know of me. It's like I'm at a crossroads where I need to make a decision. Like, am I gonna do fashion content because I like fashion, you know what I mean? Am I gonna do that and double down on that? Is it gonna be food content? I love food, we all love food, you know what I mean? I might do that. Is it gonna be travel? Whatever it's gonna be, but just choose one. Or is it gonna be leadership, you know what I mean? I feel like
you're running, bro.
No, wait.
I can't lie. I feel like you're running, bro.
Bro, you're absolutely right.
I think you know the answer to that.
No, you know what? And this is crazy. Cause you know what? I'll keep it a buck here. We had an impromptu conversation there whilst she was filming, right? And I didn't know the conversation would get there, yeah? But I just know, like, it was more or less this. It was more or less this, yeah? So much so that I shed a tear, bro. You know what I mean? Like I got proper emotional for the sheer fact that I was like, well, I said, I want, like, he was saying everything that I think I needed to hear, but I was also like, I wanted him to know that, bro, yeah, it's not a coincidence. I said, there's a reason why I came here to have this conversation, because I was meant to be sitting there. watching you lot. You know what I mean? I said, but like, I said, let me just come if it's gonna be that, and let's just see where this will go. And yeah, in a nutshell, it's like I feel like I am running. And I honestly feel like it's the fear of the unknown, bro. And it's mad because right now it's crazy. I remember like a couple years back, you know, Happy Music?
Of course, yeah.
Cool, okay, great. Now,
It's a great example, actually.
yeah. Now I at that point I never met him. I knew him growing up because he made like a funny video on like Facebook back in the day. If you know, you know it. Danish kind. It was a funny video. He would know it. And then I think one random day, bro, he DM'd me. I've never met him. He asked for my number, obviously because I knew who he was. I was like, okay, yeah, come, let's see what's. And he called me and he said, bro, bro, yo, bro, this is gonna sound mad weird, bro. I know I ain't ever met you before. It's like, bro, but like, you're like, first of all, obviously you're mad funny, yeah, big you up, yeah, bro. It's like, but bro, it's like, but God just put on my heart to come and tell you that, bro. Bar for bar, he said, God put on my heart to tell you that you're running, and he doesn't know why you're running. He's like, but he's waiting for you to come back. And I was like, oh, that fucking hell, man, they've caught me again. They've caught me again. You know what it is? Because you know how hard it is, yeah, to wear a mask for everyone else.
Yeah.
And it's working for everyone else.
You can't hide, bro.
But then when you get, it's like, bro, I don't know him. I've never met him. How did you know I was even gonna respond to flipping DM? I could have aired him. And I was thinking, this is actually God telling me, why are you running? Why are you running? You get it? And it's like I'll do a little bit, or I'll do enough so that it's clear that I'm not running. But it's like, I don't know, it's like maybe
Lukewarm.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. Get your foot off my neck.
It's true though, Mace, though. You can't.
Okay, cool.
Man.
But this is what I'm trying to say. There's a thin line between lukewarm and being a hypocrite. I just don't want to be a hypocrite.
Bro, what you need to understand is there is no thin line between lukewarm and hypocrite.
There is.
In my opinion. Actually, it's not my opinion.
But what
Actually, it's according to truth, bro. You're either cold,
yeah,
or you're hot. You see when you're here, dangerous place. You're just gonna get
no, of course, and
out, bro.
And that's what the Bible says, of course. But I'm just like, bro,
It's not even just Bible. Yes, of course, it's Bible, which is the foundation of life.
Yeah.
Because think about it, bro. Imagine you had a boy who one day he's chilling with your ops, next day he's chilling with you, then somebody else comes to him and is like, bro, is Mace your boy? It's like, nah, man, that's not my guy, bro. That waste, man, that bold you. Nah, I don't know, fam. That's not my guy, I don't know him.
But
then the next day,
I'm not saying that though.
that's exactly what you're doing.
No, it's not though.
Do you know what it is?
What?
You just said right now, yeah, that it's like you're not running because you're doing something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're not fully in it.
Yeah, because I'm not fully in it yet.
Yeah, you're here.
No, when you're on a journey, yeah, are you at your destination the moment you set out to be on the journey?
Of course, I think
You're on the journey, innit?
I think what I'm saying is because you said like.
Gotcha. Sorry.
It's because.
I want you to pull that running because you said running, they've just jumped something.
Yeah.
I want
Sorry.
That's what I'm getting to now. Like you said you were running. Okay, describe what you mean by you're running. Like what do you mean you're running? As in, is it that you don't want to fully delve into it yet because you're still struggling with?
I feel like I feel like I feel like
habits.
because I don't know. But it seems like honestly I don't know because this is once again it's just a feeling and it's just what I've heard someone else tell me that they're saying God told them. So what I feel like it is that I'm not committing to. I don't know. Like I genuinely don't know what it looks like, but I think I'm not fully committing to surrendering and relinquishing all my efforts and my energy in what I'm currently doing and surrendering it onto God and letting God tell me what to do next. I feel like that's probably.
Was that the fear?
It probably is. Yeah, it is because it's the fear of the unknown. Bro, listen, you have to understand this, bro. I was working up until a certain point. Before I said I'm gonna stop working, it was a risk. I had to overcome fear. I'm now working for myself. By the grace of God, it's been good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Great. I'm saying, okay, cool. A voice is telling me, or someone's telling me that, well, I need to fully commit and make it clear that man's doing this thing for God. Not that it's a bad thing at all. But the fear now comes in from fear. I don't know people, yeah, that have done that, yeah, and that have gained a certain level of status, affluence, and popularity maybe that I'm accustomed with, for me to say, okay, cool, I know where this is gonna go. So I'm here thinking, bro, I'm making content. I'm already conscious of the fact that I have to make a certain kind of content or do a certain kind of thing to make money off this. I don't even know how I would make money if I was doing quote unquote Christian content, or I was doing just Christian based. I don't know. It's not known to me. So fear comes when you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm making content and I'm putting underlying messages there. You know what I mean? That are to do with God and Christ and living a better life. That's something. You know what I mean? Hey, maybe God can work with that. You know what I mean? And then we can partnership. We can find a way to work. But then the more people tell me that no, you're still. It's like what? I'm still running, then that means you basically want to tell me that, okay, no, I need to surrender everything and give it to him. Now, I don't have a problem with it. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm not, but I'm scared because all I've ever known my whole life is to be Mace. All I've ever known is to let my character and my personality shine in a room. And it's very unfiltered, it's unrefined, I'm witty, I can make I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
Right.
You know what I mean? It can be a sexual joke. It can be a joke of me using swear words. As long as I get the room laughing and people are happy, that's me. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna make a sick tune. Am I gonna talk about sex? Maybe. Am I gonna talk about love? Maybe. Am I gonna talk about grinding? Maybe. Am I gonna talk about making dough or doing fuckery? Maybe. Why? Because these are all the things that are accustomed to my life or have been accustomed to my life. This is my story. You get it? So and that's my thing. All I've ever done is be real to myself.
Nice, yeah.
The jokes, everything that's how I've been my whole life. People that know me from ends or from when I was in school, whatever, knew me for the guy that used to do F. He made bread, but he was a funny guy. He used to cuss people. You can't cuss Mace because you know he's not leaving until someone's crying. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was me. And that part wasn't really a place of love. It was a place of, I felt like just like everyone else in the ends, I had to have status. I had to stand up for myself. If it was a fight, cool. You got what I mean? You got to hold your own. If it's a cussing, and plus, I was fat when I was like early on. You get it? So when someone is fat, back in those days, there was nothing as fat shaming or fat phobia. Man, if you fat, you're gonna get it, bro. You're gonna effing get it. You get it. So I was like, no, I can't have that. So it was ingrained in me to be funny and be fast on my feet with words, because guys are gonna try it. So as I've grown up, it's like, okay, cool. Grind, make peace, stunt, you get the girls, you know what I mean? And I'm funny, but I'm only funny to the people that are around me, you get it? Because they know enough to know that, hey, I'm still not a joke, man. I'm still on job and I still make bread. So fuck it, we can laugh, you know what I mean? And then a point that has now come, it's okay, cool. Once again, it was mainly after the crash. I was like, okay, bro, man, if I had died, the world would not have seen a fraction of what I've got.
Right.
Because I care about what the man them think.
Right.
That's mental, Mace, man. Okay, cool. Boom, I'm just gonna try a thing, and I've been trying it then, you know what I mean? But even then, I'll be honest, and it's embarrassing to say, but I never really ever gave it 100%. I've always just done enough to be recognized in the room that, oh no, this guy's got something, you know what I mean? So if all through the common consensus there is, I'm just being real to me. I'm not telling people to go and flip and start doing trading because I don't know how to trade. I'm not telling people to go and flip and go and take this course or whatever because I'm just saying, hey, I'm funny. I'm gonna make people laugh. You know what I mean? And that's just what I'm doing. So when I've been doing that my whole life, and then now it gets to this point, it's like, okay, cool. I want more. I want to do more. What does that look like on a platform where I'm exposed to so many people? What does that, I don't know. And sometimes I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe it would be easier if I could just pick up the phone and speed dial God, and it will tell me exactly what it is that I have to do. But I don't know. So all I'm gonna do is just try. I'm gonna try and do okay, Michael's gonna call me and tell me to come on his pod where he wants to talk about stuff like this, and there is no financial incentive. So this will really show whether I want to do stuff like this, because I can just tell you no. I can just tell you, oh bro, I can't lie, it's far, bro. Oh bro, I've got something else booked on that day. But no, I'm gonna do it because this is me showing that, okay, God, like I'm open to doing it, but I will do what I know looks like that. Other than this, I don't know. So I'm gonna start my own show and speak about topics like this. Once again, you just happen to do it first, but luckily you're Michael Pepper, you know what I mean? And I'm Charlie Mase, so we're both different anyway, you know what I mean? So, but I'm gonna do what I know. I don't know to do anything, and I don't want to go and over stuff or act like something I'm not. This is real to me. You get it? Because I know you. I've had conversations with you prior to off cam where it's showing me, nah, this guy's not a gimmick. This guy is not doing it because he's seen an angle with this. No, this is actually genuinely something that's on his heart. I respect that. I rate that. Cool. You know where you're going. You know what this looks like for you, and I love that for you. I rate you for that. I'm waiting to have that epiphany. And maybe
that's the misconception.
What?
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Well, you show a pretty good ass game, bro.
I'm not showing a game. I'm being myself. Every single person on this set right now knows my life. Mm-hmm. I don't hide nothing because my foundation knowledge is this life does not belong to me. So every single pain, every single heartache, every single downtime, Mace, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. Bro.
But you make it look like, like you do.
I don't make it look like. It's God that's keeping me shining. I swear down, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. This whole setup, the people in this room, my brother, it's not by my might. I promise you to God who made me. Bro, it's not by my might. Pepper Talks has been a vision from 2019, bro. I don't think you get it. I didn't want to do this, bro. I didn't, because it's scary for me as well. Like you're saying it's scary, you think, bro, I don't have things figured out. I don't know where I'm going, but it's a tug.
I hear
you know
what I mean? Like,
bro, where I grew up, it was painful.
I respect it.
Like, for real, man, like, not having that man that you can just be like, yo, am I on the right?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
like, am I on the right path? Like, do I know where I'm going? Do you know what I'm doing? Do you know what I mean? But then I'm hearing some voice that's telling me, yo, you're a leader. Who are you, bruv? What do you mean I'm a leader? Like, what are you talking about? I'm here struggling in life. I'm finding out in year flipping 10 that men are not meant to be wearing string boxers or pints. People are laughing at me in PE, Michael. You're still wearing string pint, bro.
Get this guy away from
me. Wetting, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, my days.
You know what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, little stuff like that.
But they say string pint.
You know the bikini?
No, Michael.
I swear down.
I try to not read the moment because it's an emotional moment and I love that, but I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get clarity. You mean G-string or what? Because, but seriously.
I swear down, bro.
How did you manage to wear G-string?
I didn't know, bro.
Where did you find it?
What do you mean? It was pants that I had in my wardrobe, innit?
You had a G-string in your wardrobe?
No G-string, stop it.
I like you said that.
I didn't say G-string, bro.
You said that, don't you?
Okay, if it's G-string, it's G-string.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know, bro. Like,
okay, got you.
I didn't know.
And fair enough. Like, thank God you know now. Thank God you know. Thank God you know, bro.
But it's like, it's painful, bro. Like,
I heard that still.
I need you to understand that. And I want to, I'm telling you right now, you're already doing it.
You thank God.
Let me tell you why.
Why?
Why did that video go viral?
don't know. I think maybe because the girl them loved it.
Right.
Really and truly.
Why did the man them come and screw you?
Probably because they've it ruffled their feathers a little.
Yeah.
It made people uncomfortable.
And the only thing that can do that is truth.
The truth. Yeah. Alright, so.
If you're saying everything and everyone's laughing and they're all cool, bye-bye, you're for everybody.
Yeah.
And this again goes back to the standard that I was talking about. Like, bro, you can't be around me and be doing rubbish, bro. I can't even lie to you. You can't do it. Not because Michael Pepper is perfect and he's the king of kings, the alpha and the omega. No, but that even if I'm struggling with that thing, you don't bring it again to remind me of that thing that I'm struggling in, and then it's hard for me to detach. No. Yeah, cuss me out. I'm silly. I'm still doing it. I'm a hypocrite. That's fine. You'll be shocked when I'm out of that habit.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But my point is, bro, you're doing it. You've been doing it. Because you speak on stuff sometimes, even on TikTok, but if again, you have to understand that when you walk into purpose, it's only going to be a select people that have your ear. Dr. Miles Monroe is everywhere. How can you not know? I was in the gym just today, yeah, and I'd searched up Dr. Miles Monroe motivation to put on like the music in the background.
Yeah.
Bro, his sermons are a sound on Instagram, like as in 111 minutes.
Mad.
He's everywhere. Why did you find Dr. Miles Monroe?
Oh, it's mad. I found him because when I was actually working at that place, I was going through just a low point, and then a producer that I connected with via social media, shout out Mikey, from LA, shouted me. We just used to talk over lockdown, and he was just trying to reinforce strength in my faith and whatever, and he told me that, wow, this is someone that he listens to. I should go and check him up, and I started listening to him, and I said, wow, this guy is mad. This guy's speaking some powerful stuff, and he's not even alive, and his words is still relevant. So
like, what sermons like do you really listen to? Like, what do you listen to him for? Like, when you listen to him?
him is daddy wa.
Right.
That's my daddy. You know what I mean? Because I wish my daddy did that. You know what I mean? But my daddy didn't do it. You get me? So yeah, I just listen to him just to hear some. I feel like, let's call a spade a spade. The Bible was a manual for life,
Right.
and a lot of us complain about the stuff that we go through. But if we're being honest with ourselves, if we read the Bible and took time to read it daily and consistently, we probably wouldn't be facing the troubles that we're facing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I, as well as a lot of people, can probably agree and say that we just can't read it. As in, like it's not, quote unquote, it's not lit enough for us to consistently read. Sometimes it gets a bit boring, or you lose interest or whatever. So if you're not going to read it, at least listen to someone who has read it,
Right.
and get some nuggets from him. You know what I mean? And that's what I listen to.
But
him
what
for.
are your main takeaways from him? As in, what are you listening to him for?
Leadership skills? What it means to be a man. What it means to be a man of God. What it means to be a leader. What it means to what God requires from us. That's what I listen to him for.
Bro, you're not hearing. Like, am I the only one that's hearing this?
Wait, no, what? Sorry.
Bro, you've just described. You're saying you're.
Okay, cool. That's what. Yeah, that's what I listen to him for.
Yeah, but you're not listening to him for no reason.
Yeah,
There's Steve Furtick. There's Michael Todd, bro.
I'm crying. Yeah.
Like, you're listening to. For me, I don't know how I picture Miles Monroe is leadership coach. Him, John C. Maxwell. Top. Nobody because he's not. The Bible says this. He's not a dribbler.
Yeah, he's not.
He has taken the principles of the Bible
Yeah.
and placed it into the world.
Yeah.
Like principles.
Yeah.
Why is Charlie Mase listening to Dr. Miles Monroe if that's not your purpose, number one? And then number two, why, when that video that you did, it wasn't, oh man, them like, fam, we need to pattern up, you know, like, the leadership skills up. You were speaking with passion. I feel like you wanted to box my man that was talking when he made the statement of, I think you said something like, oh, they're trying. And then
It's a thought or something.
Yeah, it was like, it's not
fact,
fault. You said it's a truth.
Yeah.
Bro, at that point in time, you might even think, you're saying you don't hear the Holy Spirit or whatever the case may be, or you don't hear God. Bro, you really think that was you talking? For me, okay, let me describe the Holy Spirit from me.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Truth. Edification. Life. That's how if I'm speaking to somebody at any given point in time, and I'm giving it, Les Brown does it.
Okay.
Even if somebody who might not recognize God, because it's not because you recognize God that's when God will use you. He will use you regardless.
Yeah,
it's up to you to give him back the glory.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But if you're saying something that, in my opinion, that edifies someone's spirit, or like, and when I say spirit, I mean it raises them up, or we call it motivation.
Yeah, okay, got
We
you.
call it like giving someone, even saying giving someone love.
Yeah,
That's God.
got you.
Me telling you I love you, I might think it's me. No, I'm allowing God to work through me because God is love.
So how can you say that? But when I'm talking about me taking the accolades and flowers for stuff I've done, you're telling me it's a partnership.
Because you made
And
yourself.
it's me, but now you're saying this one is God.
Yeah, because you made yourself a willing vessel.
But didn't you make yourself a willing vessel when you told someone you love them?
Yeah.
Exactly. So why is it not you? You said it's God.
No, it is God. I'm saying it's God through me. Remember, we're meant to kill the flesh because listen to what I'm saying. I've got a lot of pain in my life. I can hold on to that. I'll be like, my dad wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
I've grown up on my own. Yeah. I've had to learn what leadership is by myself. I've had to learn what a man is by myself. I've had to wear pint and G-string growing up.
Oh my God.
Why the hell does any other guy around me deserve love? Why should I link up with Charlie Mase and handshake him and give him a hug and tell him I love you, bro? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Nobody showed me love. That's the difference.
Okay, fair enough.
In my opinion.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So the fact that I was able to let go and forgive.
That's God, basically, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I heard that. Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? Those are the principles that I live off. Somebody else might be listening to this and be thinking, this guy is waffling. This is ridiculous. He's probably just read The Power of Positive Thinking.
Yeah. I know there's going to be a dickhead that's going to say
of course.
There's definitely going to be a few of them.
There will be, and he's probably eating chicken and chips right now. But it's calm.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I do want to say, bro, like, in my opinion, I genuinely feel like you're doing it. I feel like what you might be scared of, correct me if I'm wrong, is obviously the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like, am I gonna lose the audience that I have right now? Am I, like you said, like, how is this gonna make money for me? Or how am I even gonna do this, basically?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And on top of that, I don't want to be corny. It's sad that men of God or Christian boys have this kind of PR, but a lot of them come across corny. You know what I
It's
mean?
because of how they do it, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's the PR, the less, innit? So I'm just saying, like, wow, I haven't seen anyone that's, you know what I mean, that's a man of God and that's still, this guy actually a lit nigga, man. You know what I mean? Like, this guy can dress, this guy's, you know what I mean? Like, he's not a waste man, he's just a man with principles, morals, you know what I mean? And he's still a guy. More time, niggas just tend to overdo it and they're Bible bashing and they're just...
That's what I'm saying,
just Christianese, Abby.
Yeah,
you get me? They're just spinning Christianese, you get me?
But those people haven't actually digested it, because I feel like when you read a book or something, you really understand that book when you can break it down into 5 points.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, they're new. They're still understanding. Like, they're still trying to understand it anyway. But unfortunately, that's what's pushed out. So it's like, because that's one of the prayers I've always said, like, God, I beg you, I don't want to, I'm not that guy in it.
Yeah,
like, don't make me one of those ones that are like, don't do it. Help me to speak to people, and when I speak, they hear you through me in their hearts. Because that's the truth.
Yeah, man.
I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
If I'm ever talking rubbish, bro, the conversations that we've had, it wouldn't have lasted that long. There's times when we're on the phone at that stupid o'clock AM.
Yeah.
And we're talking for hours.
Yeah.
If I was waffling, but Michael, I'm going to bed, bro. I'm in studio.
Yeah.
How many times have I even called you that you're in studio?
Yeah.
But anyway, last question, you said.
Oh, guy's angry. Are you tired, sir?
Nah, I'm just taking in the
Okay, fair enough. I was thinking, guy's boning face. He can dash camera soon.
I didn't get to talk about your
Music.
it's not even just the music. That's stupid veganism.
Just this.
The what?
Veganism.
Oh, fuck off, man. That is actually of God, I'm sure.
Veganism.
Daniel fast. Daniel fast is what? Veganism.
That's dead, bro. I don't know how you're eating plants for breakfast, bro.
Just so you love meat. No. There's no pause. It makes sense. He was wearing G-string. He loves meat. He loves
They're
meat.
gonna drag me for that.
He loves meat.
Mimic, if you put that one, yeah.
But I said that one, yeah. But when I say I was this,
You're gonna bust out.
no, but you know what it is, yeah. Bro, what? Let him have it. I said I was this close to even shaking your hand or embracing you. I was like, no, like I love the vulnerability in it. Then after you said that, I said, God. I said, but am I gonna be seen on camera to
That's that guy.
overlook this? Like, bro, like at least clarify it, bro. Was that a wrong terminology or what?
True.
Like, that's a string.
True.
What other string is that?
Alright, bro. Here's what it is, man.
Don't ever talk to me about vegan anything, bro.
I'm even thinking, should we cut that out, bro?
No, you can't cut it out, bro. You can't. No. Nah, niggas are gonna eat that up, you know.
Yeah, that's gonna get some.
That would be clickbait.
Like what?
Okay. I've already asked him about what's been on your mind lately about purpose.
You can get the rest of it in BTS. Well, not the rest of it, but
I've got a question for both.
Oh, I want to touch on. I want to touch on your sis though.
We're way over, bro.
Man, that's it.
Alright, cool. What, the last question of the show?
Oh, sir.
Alright, bro. That's good though. That means that anyway. We'll leave that there. Okay, Mace.
Yes, sir.
What does empowerment for the next generation of men look like to you?
Empowerment. It looks like responsibility, and it looks like good, active role models. It looks like, yeah, man, accountability, responsibility, and role models. I feel like a lot of us, a lot of men that we're allowed to get away with murder, so it seems. Like we're allowed to get by with giving or doing less than what we should be doing. We also need like a re-education of what it actually means for us to be a man. We don't have that. Most of us don't have present fathers. For the ones that do, your dad's alive, your dad's in the house, but he's not present.
Right.
There's only a handful of us, or a minority of us, that actually have dads that are good examples or have good relationships with their sons, innit? And I've clocked this, like, bro, like a lot of us that are here, I don't know about you, but I wasn't always this way. I had periods of just being angry. Like you get it, bro. Like I was
a rebel,
brother. I was like I said, like, it's funny. One of the reasons why I know so many people, or why I've always known so many people, is because I first got kicked out of school in like reception, and I've been to like 8 different primary schools. I got kicked out of every single one. You know what I mean? And I don't know, I was just an angry kid, but I got kicked out for fighting, for stealing, for setting the school on fire, for everything, bro. I've stabbed the kid. I've done everything, bro. I've done everything, bro.
You sure know?
Yeah, but that was the first time I knew that Arsene was not Arsene Wenger. It was actually a crime. I couldn't believe it, bro. I said that, and yeah, I just done so much, and I think the one transition was when I went Nige. That changed me a bit, but it just but it just made me more cunning. It just made me it just made me sharper. That's what it is. So I wouldn't do the mad outlandish madness, but I'll do one corner that's even a bit more mischievous. And then I came out here, and then another point was I just clocked that, yeah, man. There's a certain freeing spirit that comes from being honest with yourself and facing yourself, man. Like it feels very vulnerable at first, and when you're not used to that feeling, that in itself is scary.
What do you mean?
Like it's like when you it's like a lot of men in it. I say a lot of men in this day and age are madly insecure, right? And it's even the ones that have Rolio, that have Balenciaga and Mario. Because if you clock here, there's a lot of men there that they all look the same. They have the same aesthetic. They have the same Benz coupe. They have the same Amiri jeans, Amiri hoodie.
No stuff.
White long shirt underneath, Dior crepes, you know what I mean? Taper fade, Rolly, All of them the same.
This one is
North,
not
east, south.
typical. This one is not.
Yeah, north, east. There's bare man like that, yeah. And it might not be all of them, but a vast majority of them, yeah. They have nothing else to offer other than that, other than what I've just told you, yeah. They are the most egotistical, the rudest bunch. They just ain't got nothing to them. Their personality trait is the fact that they've
got money.
They've got money. And it's because you're insecure, bro. It's because without that money, there's nothing to you. There is nothing to you. And one of my hardest parts of stepping into being Charlie Mase was I went uni and I met so many people that obviously they don't know me from, so they first see me as, okay, this guy's got this or that, but I was able to show them my personality. That's why I was first just freestyling just off the top. This like, no, this guy's I was a guy who knew everyone from north, east, south, west. I didn't have beef with no one in it, you know what I mean? Making everyone laugh. And everyone just said, no, like this, bro, you actually got something. And I came back to the ends and I tried to do it now. And obviously most, like, all of my friends then were F-boys, innit? So they were okay with me being the funny one amongst the man then. But the moment I started to do it online, everyone was like they will either say something or like just say something that didn't make me feel nice, and they'd be like, Mace, come on, bro, why are you doing this joke man thing? Because already, like, you have to do, them times no one was doing this.
Yeah.
No one was out here, bro. You know what I mean? I think this was literally when it was literally just Chunks, Philly, and Nella. Yeah. Trying a thing. Yeah. No one was established then, you know what I mean? So from my side, there was no one. And the man would see it, and it was a bit conflicted to me. I'll get bare people on Snapchat, and it was Periscope then and Twitter, bare people laughing and retweeting and saying, no, you're so funny. But my own niggas were always like saying something to me, and that held me back for a long time. That's why for a long time that I never really gave it 100%, because I was one foot in, one foot out, because of that. I wanted the man them to, I mean, I've got my whole life with the man them rating me, innit? And then a point has come now where, and I don't blame them or use this to talk bad about them. It's just an example of why I say a lot of people are, or men even, are insecure. And it's because years later now, a lot of them have come and said, yo, Mace, I can't lie to you, man. I rate your thing, you know. I wish I had something like that. I wish I had something that I could commit to. And that's the thing, because a lot of men, they either don't have that thing, or they're too scared to embrace that thing. There's bare man who can probably paint. Bare man who like poetry. Right. Bare man could even write. There's bare man are funny. Yeah. Bare niggas that ends up, bare man are funny. I'm not the funniest. Bare man are funny. But they will be damned if the public eye looks at them and can laugh at them and doesn't see them as anything but this guy with status. You get it? So they do everything else to cover it up. And it's like, bro, like, we have to get past that. Like it's not, oh, you're only a somebody if you're a money man, or if you're a baller, or if you're a trapper, or if you're a gallus. Because none of these things, besides one, is progressive.
I love that you said that though, because it's like, that was something that I even struggled with, even with Pepper Talks. Because like, all these girls now that I've dealt with, they'll be saying that you.
Yeah, in reals though, not same. Reals, big mad thing.
But then I had to be like, is that what's gonna be my limiting factor? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because it's like, bro, I don't want to die one day, and I know it sounds cliche.
No, it's facts, bro.
I'm being serious. Like,
have to deep
I
a lot
always
more.
tell people, like, everyone around me, I'm like, what the hell makes you think that tomorrow's, what in your mind, yeah, brother, makes you feel like tomorrow's guaranteed?
They actually finished, man.
Bro, one of my brothers, yeah, who were meant to start a vision with, yeah, at this time I was in some dark place in my life, yeah. Bro, I'm on the phone to my coach. My coach is telling me off, like, brother, I told you to stick to this diet plan, you didn't stick to it. Yeah. Separate conversation. Then he just drops, hey, you know, my man, you know, what's his name, is just, he's dead, right? Like, it's casual. Like, it's casual. Yeah. Like, it's like, I think he didn't know how tight we were.
Okay, got
so
you.
it was for him, it was just like, I'm just what's it called? I'm just like we know each other.
Just know him, innit?
From the same church. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But that's my boy. Like, that's somebody that he's really there for me. Like, The guy will come up to Gravesend to come and check me.
yeah.
That's my boy. Like,
Yeah.
dropped it like that. I asked him what happened. The guy said he woke up from a nap, went to the toilet, went back to bed. He came downstairs to greet everybody, went to the toilet, went back to bed. His uncle was in a crib because he came to see the family because he was going to Nigeria. He said the uncle just went upstairs just to say bye. That's how they just met him dead. So like we've been planning,
Yeah,
we've
bro.
got a vision. He woke up, he saw the day, he went back and had a nap. People are out here living life because of
Nah, it's scary still. It's
Bro.
scary still. And nah, but it's that is scary, and it's mad because we probably all know someone that's something like that has happened to, and it's slightly a slap in the face sometimes. To God when we just live our lives because you know this is the case. Like you actually know, and it's mad. Like I said, I made content about this. That I said we're just like cars, innit?
Yeah,
Like, wow.
actually, I saw that. You know, that analogy was amazing.
And I said, bro, like, how many times have you had your car and you just say for whatever reason you're not gonna drive today? You're not gonna go out like, oh fuck it, you're just gonna let it sit there. You know what I mean? And your car just has to hold it. Your car will just firm it. Whether it's the BM or the Range Rover or the Mazdas or the Range Rover fixes, he's higher than flipping down. You know what I mean? Because of all the perks he has. You're just a car, bro.
Yeah.
Our driver just needs to say he's not driving us for one day, and that is it. And we don't know when that day is gonna be. We don't know what the requirements are for him to say he doesn't want to drive us no more. He just needs to say, I don't feel like driving today. That's it.
I'm done.
And we live life like say, some of us even live like say, oh yeah, now I'm back. And we got like an average of like, we live up to the age of 60. Who told you
I'm
that?
all dead. They'll be using science.
Who told you that?
They'll be using
One of my young
science.
boys, I miss him dearly, just like literally just at the start of COVID, bro. He's a baller, healthy, and like his career was just about to hit off. Like handsome boy as well, bro. The guy was getting all the girls. Handsome boy, funny, charismatic, healthy, bro. Guy just slept. Said he didn't wake up, and he just had a daughter, like a week or two prior, and he was even like struggling to even like be on good terms with the mum, and he was literally going through it. You know what I mean? I was just talking to him, giving him faith and whatever, and he would bully me about me like Mace, man. When is this gonna drop? He was one of my biggest fans, bro, and he just didn't wake up, bro. And it's like that's healthy. A lot of us aren't even fucking healthy.
I mean, I'm healthy.
Fair enough, you are. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are you know what I mean? We're not. We eat shit, we drink shit, we party, we don't train enough, we're not intentional enough, and we dare to think we got at least 60 years in the fucking bank.
Jokers.
Joker. And it's men that are healthy, that are literally just sleeping and not waking up. And we don't know why. And we think that can't be us. It's nuts, man. It's nuts, man. And that's why I just pray that, you know, at the very least for a lot of us that are men of God and men that are on that journey to try and do what we need to do as leaders, God just obliterates the spirit of fear, procrastination, laziness, and self-doubt, because I've clocked it. See, one of the main tactics of Satan is that, bro.
That's it.
If he can keep you scared, bro, you will never start.
But you're even talking about starting. Yeah, of course, he already did that with Pepper Talks. For how many years?
2019.
Fear, I'm scared. I'm sitting there saying, what's going to happen? How am I going to make money? Anyway, let's not even get there. Mace, appreciate you, bro.
Oh, bro. Listen, it's been an absolute honor, man.
Love you, man.
I love you too, man.
Charlie!